Area. All roads lead to Komwamputa. On the 31st, all roads lead to Independence Square. On the 8th, all roads lead to Central Assembly Hall.
Finito Kengrai Honorable Ajwasafo Eso Akasa enu na wo kyerɛ mu sɛ yiyo etie no e wo sɛ abusuafo bo eye no kukuruba nti ogidie sɛ aduan na abusua esuminya abusua wonum nyina baba ne papa apostle Kujosafo kantanka yie no
omo ka 26 no ama ye nyina ya dress ye ye na pata no kra ye mo ba ko ye kunya ba ko ntia why you will be surprised say you supported in the food dia when independence way o me tutu ntuma be tena se because me o ma ye dia ma me hu at the piano say ya you be so we are say you way the piano you to see come so the phone now the branch the mo de ye papa the piano obia ama ye ka and ye for ye ya di o me tutu ntuma be tena se say you see it o mo you say to me I was to one of the amay you big crop of so you fly then na better nobody can stop them. They can go ahead and do that. We knew what the problem was.
Honorable Ajwasafo Apostle Kujosafo kantanka ye ho nkaibo ene ode atodwai
yantua so ne yankwa ani mai ensem foforo mu wo wura bi efe no kwabra wia dodo no ase asawodo etasi droba onye mfie be se aduanan enwotwe ne nanu da ene betu odwa se nkranza ya kotwi ene oja wone ne yere tie na akasa kakra eba wone ne yere entem ene koba se be se anadwo duba kum ho no wo musisa ntokwa edefo aso a ne no ena ade ache ye wo kra yesi wo kwa adwuma kra so wo kwa adwuma wo yakonu se ene yakwabra wia wo wuda ne ka anim se hifo ne kodi na wuo se hifo ne kodi na wuo ene ye wontumi hu na efie wura oyoba ene oje bre ene santwefo di nkomo sampa wonde efie wura na sabi akasa ene menteme nwa ase kra na se ntokwa de ewa wade biam enti anadwuno antokwa ne ba asa no wonde onim se ne yere ana se bia oba no okunu ena ade asie ni na pa se wokra so wokwa adwuma ba na afia akwa wunu se wowuda ne kaim na kai si nkwanchen ne de ahwehwe wono maso pa ntimi kasa yi womo de akokora mechamo tware ya hwehwemu egusu a aposifo eye eho entutua ne CDC bia na landlady efiewura ne nsemne
no she ma mi ko mra me dem and I don't know yes no two car enti minim tia na me busa na yere say na kwabena we and was no na you two car enti onu de oni ba bi okọ enti ga ndo obo na niam si we say okọ so friend sister musa boy na bo na o so okọ e wa agu apa enti dia me de minim fa ho no ti ya wo se sia na mi friend say kwabena wuda ne kan boy no so fragment ono so drive into ya na yeso oboa no sa ya boa sa na obi chi yesa ya ma no wuda ne kan and say yes ya baba ne abege na sa ye tin
enti fiewura ena motin wenka no ba bia kwabena wua do no afra na asawodo wote ena maami di nsem ya tudwa na assembly member ya wono so nkranza mpaba me number 2 eni wopani Frank entwi asem no wasi na bato mfare mu ene wo ka si so se ai ebere kro mbo pri ya mutimi hu se emoja e wo abantie ne ho nti ebia nipa bi ena ye nsa
na mo friend se mo se kabisi ya obijam kabisi nkranza e kwa no so ya e pa no janse ho ya obijam nti ampa no kra me tu me ka e ba so a e yampa taxi ni so ho taxi kama ena wo ha AW for 5820 and it's independent them but when you know you think na nim aye moja no aye moja so ma polo no ma people had there we have said baby come na be see so moja no na be say no na say for grandma ya say we taxi driver This is force of the Pia. Almost say, I almost share. Where to drive? It is on your wonderful.
Yo, enti assembly bejani ya ono so nkwanza ampaba me number 2 openi fragantwi ya de ne si na bato mfare mu no na mote se ono so de kakra eto aso yi
ne kan na chini atro onipa sei nipa
ta hey
mutum na bata mutum onipa sei nipa na memfa nsie na yemfiri wo yenko bekwa krosin no emwe na bekwa krosin nim enkro bi ewo amo anwema dankrajani amenase womu bu ofupa womu se kwari bi ewo ho kwari womu papa abo womu ha wonu papa womu se japade u TV ana asai emfuo na esai ya bata kaya wo sai noma na kwari ndi eni day shine kwari na meka say womani abreko aye oye kire de atia kwari no ene assembly member ka ho bi ya dankraja electoral area assemblyman honorable Inshiraba Abigail wasi wiase se wankasa otri ho a yeyi wayibone ntina wonom eye demonstration no
Abrachoye Deshan Company Limited eye kweli Abrachoye Deshan omo ba yo mo amehunu kuro omo ko hunu omo esase ehunu omo enhyehyeye egu akwa me waso omo yo mo anye mesre ye na wote kokoso wotufo ye bo mu ase ne yakasa sebra na beche woman na woman ye bre enkofo yare dwumade na omo di ni benyen enti ema dogs ebu nkama fakro ni so a wo ba kwami ase ya ria wodo eni yare emuya omo bowa ene kwami ase omo blast bia obi dan ibu edan ya mu a eye blast no etimi pai no eno nti ena ye me organize demonstration because ya he from di anim no ye de kwato omo anim omo so omo ni hwe omo ka de abo ayen amo omo ni ti ni so a yesu ye kwa ye MC ya so ayen so wono so so mo amwa ye ma obi me fe ye japade enkokwa enti eye petition ye kita ye ma omo just 1 week eso so omo ba ni kro ni betena se na enhyehyeye e wo so omo di gu omo akwa mu bia no omo di ba be gu akwa mu enu ma ote so omo ye fata enti ya so omo se petition is am draw for mo mani draw to for my so omo adwuma na enu mu ya
yo nti wo ha video no a omo fo omo dan no ebubuo ene etitile edan ne okola mpedi ene na enu an se agiegu ewoso kakra bia na agiegu honorable Inshiraba Abigail ye assemblyman ewa dankraja electoral area ewa bekwai krusino emo
ya keka komesiga budget ya chese yedi ba bewura afimpimi no ene aduno ensia yedi bo omeya kohoma yedi bo omeya hu abra no yenim se afere de ya pamu ya ye chese keka ku animu a na no da kura media budget ne chese ya cha afinimu no ye no soso de etia ye na se de kira yedi bo oman ho bra no ene omefu sanfo atofo se ko gina bra shebedwam ene soso waka ho asem na oman eba no committee a risk asem ena afie ne ntutu eso a omra shebedwam bani odi ma prepreja pa kan sa de oda so titiro ne rank member no a yeka no kwadwo ponkroma ofo asia ire bi mra shebedwani ena odi tu dwa sika no a yetwa yesi ade bo omen akoma ye afia atwamu no a ide ba bewura afi mu no kurani sika no kura de atia kamu a ye hwe kura no ase ye nhye dan hunu ya mpanimfo no atoto apa so aba yi no eye be 30 billion Ghana cedis enwodu enti ene ye wo bisa wo se wo mai foto sanfo ayi ni wo mo maka nyina ya wo mo hwe eye mai sikasem no anyimbia wo mo kan sei afesuso ene ma ni bi kro no mo no ade enti a wo kan saa ne se de ebodi se bi edi sika we kro de edi sika we kro de edi sika we kro de de kwa akogbo ho bra de de akyekere wo ma no ebi wono ma enrumpo na nkampese de ensa ka na mpo kro ne siese de ensa ka ya wie ojo ponkroma.
This is not the first time a finance minister has presented a media review and has not requested for more resources. In fact, what has happened for the first time is that this is the first time a finance minister has presented the media review and has not been able to tell the country how much of the economic program has been executed and how much has not been executed. This government, this minister, made promises of projects, jobs and programs to the tune of 30 billion Ghana cedis, which it has not executed as at half year. As at half year, they have under-executed the budget. The reason for which many of you don't have projects going on in your constituency is because they have under-executed the budget by 30 billion Ghana cedis. You see the money you are supposed to spend on flood control programs. The World Bank says because of your expenditure encumbrances, you refused to spend so that your books will look good on paper. When the floods came, 34 people died, 6 went missing. That's the cost of what you are doing. Here, what on Aju will go, what's the young country there? Who inflation 5%, you know? Where we marry? Appropriate scale for Chrome to be antazi.
Enti koyo ponkroma ena motie ne nka se wodi semui atudwam rahye bedwamu nanso so no agya edu dom kase no asuo no pani pa ba ko no so rahye bedwani ewo sanerigu abato pesu aso pani antaisa tese de dokuma no ka no mke tutu nsem bi kura sa akwa enye no kre.
The minority always keep referencing Atu-forcing is not spending, Atu-forcing is not spending, and Atu-forcing is not generating revenue. I'll grant MPP that their best years were 2017, 2018, and 2019. Because after that, anything you tell them, they will say it's COVID. So let's narrow it down to their best performance. Mr. Speaker, in 2017, they budgeted to raise 44.96 billion. They ended up by getting 41.25 billion, making a net unrealized revenue of 3.71 billion. In 2018, they budgeted to raise 49.40 billion. They ended up by getting 46.81 billion.
Yo, ejata isanso no. Na ni nyina mu no kane soafo abedi akire hwesikasem so former deputy finance minister maame abena osaya sare enso so akire se aba no ase wohunu kurampo no wode ahye butum so wohunu boto no so a wohunu kura no ene wakofa de ahye mu de na si wose babu no ma si edi sika no akro na homum ene yede ya adwuma no a no wode akowura ba bi foforo eba ne sanso ma sikasem no ene ye to no apre enkoyie kura ma sikasem so yi.
There was a shortfall of revenue to the tune of 5 billion Ghana cedis upon all the 8 new taxes that the government puts in place in 2025. So that is what we should be asking ourselves. What is happening? What is happening that we are seeing a huge shortfall in our taxes, even though we keep on increasing taxes or coming up with new revenue handles? Then, Mr. Speaker, I go to expenditure. Mr. Speaker, for expenditure, same time last year, half year 2025, we saw expenditure fall by 18.5 billion. But this year, half year, expenditure is down by 31.3 billion Ghana cedis. Government is therefore not balancing the books, Mr. Speaker. They are is balancing the books by just not spending. And if spending is not spending at the right places, Mr. Speaker, capital expenditure saw a downward trend of 14.3 billion. And for me, an MP from Etiwa East, where we have the Osino and Yinem Konongo bypass, you not spending on capital expenditure means I am not getting the roads completed.
Entima me abna osaya sare soso de eno no.
Yemwemo ewo Oti region Nkwanta South. Ne Nkwanta South sojafo aye train bi ntitie bi wo hono mu a wawie na wotwemi ensantete ya afi bia no wo mo ye bi ewo ho. Enam sayo so Emma, a chief of army staff, Major General Lawrence Kwaku Betanu, ekasa wase. Enu no watch say nan say Nkwanta South honom no ban zaman lafia asomdwe ni hono firi say kunkum no mentem hwase bi ekoso ho de curfew atom so a empra hodo de ewo honom na chief of army staff ama warning was bumi yira bumi bibi tumi bibi mokonye moko de bie pusu de bie kyerese omo anyai kukuru ne keka no ompotem ho no mo a take afadi musu ehum bi be Thomas ase awoso omba oso omho a kyerese omo ani abre a omo mpa keka e ompotem fi se sojafo treyi ne omo abeje wo ho no omo mia pa se nonu a omba kyerɛ omo se biribi wo ho.
I additionally want to use this opportunity to call on the people in Nkwanta South that Ghana needs peace. This municipality should not be a source of insecurity for the region and for the country. And that the Ghana Armed Forces is putting up enough capabilities within this municipality and will decisively deal with any individual spoiler who want to create problem or any group of people who want to create insecurity in this particular geographical area.
Major General Lawrence Kwaku Betanu, a chief of army staff.
I promise 102.7 KaseƐ no nigusua ye de Emma won Promise TV so edemti we share so tentana so a now do ani achirim ewo Promise Radio Facebook wasasa man na just wo mo kasa yi wasasa man ewo amanfi East Crossing wa atoyema ntemu no mo kyerɛ sɛ bi ku sɛ bi nya do ba bi asiesie ni bi adroi na kwabrane ngye sɛ wokugina dua kakraka bi ase ansan wonya network ɛno no kra ho kwa kwa wo hwɛ ya wonya ngye sɛ bi a wo manfo to obo ase boaboa won ho ano no makogina no ne nipa no sunsumu wo sɛ sɛ yo bi a akra na kan bom saa no na atwe network no waba watumi e de ayekɔ anase empo kra no sɛ wo de bebra so na kɔ kra no muntumi gye na kyerɛ sɛ wo de bebra so ɛno de ayɛ den pa mo ne sɛ twere ni asona de hyɛ kwaten edi nkomo ɛno mo sɛ animanimu ya telecommunications no mo mo so mo Ghana ha ɛna yɛn da sɛ bo na mo so ne atumi ayɛ kɔ ayɛ hello ɛnɛ atumi atwa yɛn ho hunu sɛ bi akusa bi anya do wabra ne yɛn ni di nkomo ntentan no so de tete saa no nso hunu de ɛkɔ so ntentan no so mo ma mo ho nya ha na wo mo kyerɛ so mo brepa ɛwɔ asasa ma ho
ye challenge kɛseɛ pa network validation bo so me so a ɛno this year di ku validator no so na wa faka akokrom akokropon akwa validation yes a bo so me so a isika ma teachers a yɛbɛto mu de omu nyinaa kɔ yɛn so kra yɛ boaboa ya ho sɛ network no amade a yɛn so yɛbɛfi ya akɔ
be isika network be kɔ network bia ni ha ka sɛ wo frɛ 57 bo sɛ omombra na omombedunja sɛ ombɛboa yɛbrɛ pa
enti wɔmanfo nso so de ɛno no wasasa aban ɛna mote wɔn ka no na wɔpani Isaac Yaboafo wɔn na yɛ assembly bedwani ɛwɔ mpatemu ɛna wɔka si studio nso sɛ no kuro nyankopɔn ne nkɔfo ka wɔn di ka na ka ho kra ma kyerɛ sɛ ɛna adeɛ yɛ frɛ ni business yin so wɔn ankanye sɛ bi a wo tra ka mu mpo anasɛ wo fa moto wo fa pragya wo fa bobo ya tontonto na nam kwan so enka bibia ni a wotumi kra frɛ yɛse yɛfrɛ deɛ bi order umeki order ne yɛ de abrɛw na afei watua ka ni nyinaa nkɔso aka wo mo brɛ pa
ɛyɛ wasasa ma ya assembly member sama yɛ kura no ɛso pa ama fi east yɛ kan kura kɛse yɛ wa no ma nkuro 5 full body na bɛbɔ sama yi the population is even more than 5,000 but we no kuro yɛ estimate and the same community and to me nyɛ hwee amma me wɔ big problem see at for one because of so many network we go to the plan of person over credit card see a data near the edge now what credit one man now no one use data omo dey send you omo no nyina see omo nya network this one part of teachers who are one year validation this one ko apropos omo so e mobile money ko so obi be send you sika kura no ntuni mpo eni sika and no training super any one say in case of emergency say jakura and I hear fire service ambulance service and I hear police even service in case of security for now here this two motor ko drive be na so for so ko nya baby and san we tina san we tumi ayi
ayi nti ona bo Isaac Boafo ono ya assembly bedwani o wasa sama ne nsem o de tudwa eno no
no ye free hono Enkane emraso bedwafie dom kese na anuni former majority leader onimanyafo say chairman sabonso wose sese asofo binum de woye kra na wodwen ho awonte ase wose obra MPP aban woso no asofo bi ma wono mano so kekanse makese boa MPP a afedi NDC baye fun latof omulaite adondom womuko low battery omukasa hala chese omukasa kra yente enkane wo nsem anu mo kan sese o mada wo ma no ni nyina ne sen aban ne baaye no foforo ne baaye no wo mo sika akredi ya ma binu posu ya to party ya ma binu secretly enti ya dia pressa wo no ma no a wo mo ntimi nka ne ahinta a eye no krotrodo enche Ghana manfo
so for bia no mo dia ba no you expect them to speak and then for whatever reason that's of the corner and then mo ngasa bi na me asem ensesa ya kan no kra kire ye ho na me asem ensesa when you find you be at ten, you so fast no you are buying for na banate. All because I buy for na bana. I no ma so for the be positions. The let I want person can answer.
Onimanyafo say chairman sabonso enkane majority leader Ghana Mrashebedwam.
Wo David Nana de wono so ena woye mobile money channel development manager. Echese wo hwe no northern sector ma MTN adwuma ekuo no a what is a woman de niema dodo no na ewuro aba afunim ni titiri artificial intelligence AI aba yi a utimi de bibia enti kwabra ne mo de mo semo ye frosters se bibia ni amu bu nkofo afaso mu bu nkofo afaso ansa na bebu obi afaso na AI na chew dada ni nkire mo ni.
Currently our mandate is to build Ghana's digital future together with unlocking growth and opportunity for everyone. We also would want to, as a second pillar, to build a cash-light financial ecosystem. And I mean, as the name suggests, is just to minimize the use of cash. There are a lot of issues when you are dealing with cash. No transparency, no records, theft and all of that. So we are trying to help build a cash-light financial ecosystem. And then our last pillar, the third, is to accelerate economic development.
Anjina enono wura David nana ade na motin wenkano na yebese esansi usubim ne ti asempote okan.
We are building enhanced security and what we call near real-time monitoring. Things AI, machine learning initiatives that help us be proactive instead of being reactive. Things that, because the fraudsters are always one step ahead. And so we are seriously investing into that space to ensure that we are either at par, our focus is to be ahead of them. So things that can detect before the fraud even happens. Already there are so many things we've done, making sure that, for example, today, if somebody commits fraud, we don't just block the number, we block the phone as well, for it to be a disincentive to the fraudster. There are so many things we are doing in partnership with the law enforcement agencies. Today there are more arrests. Unfortunately, there's not so much visibility on it. It's not something we can come and show people's faces that this person has been arrested, but there's so much we are doing. The incidence of fraud is going down. Okay, and we have what we call the Shine Your Eye initiative.
Until Opani David Nana ade ena motin wenkan ono na mobile money channel development manager eno no ewo northern sector ma MTN adwuma yeku echese yedwaso ewo ensem fufuro mu emfa emmamo na wonse eneso akoye brada nti somafo Paul apostle Paul de waka ewo Philip Fongma eti baako imu aduonu enso no se akristofo mommo abrabo a ebese Christ Kristo nu ankasa emfa won si de sitie bia yene apostle Emmanuel akon Victory Outreach Church echese asofo nu mu mpanimfo no ba kono no na oba Orepa FM Promise FM, Promise TV, or Repair TV, I just say, from Broadcast Limited, Human Resource Manager, no, na yanini ninkomo. Ni mi sana say, anyimbi ade ba de be de disampa. Se wo ye sa de no a, eche se Kristo su ewo mu. Aboso memo adwo. Yo. Enwure su de ye san ato achi ubiem, se de mabo ani no a. E de na eche sa, Madaruma.
Yo. Kobe we de me da se ewo. Wasim bi se na Mechia promise, I refer the promise it for you now. And then so you say Philippi former tobacco, do you know and so there used to kind say living worthy, the poor kind was living worthy of the gospel, or say, Yema Brabono as say, Shireno and I say Asempano, Yema Brabona as say I Asempano, and Yemanu, and or can was asempano kasafa kruye ho nti bibia nimpa ba ko a woni nimpa dodo ahia sɛ ye buhiem sɛ ye fie sɛ asɔre sɛ adwuma sɛ confusion baba ni sɛ firi ho sɛ wo kruye beba igyina osoro bi ka sɛ papa yi ana maame odanso nti living worthy of the gospel the kind no and then the tosubi Bible so shame kwese yenye kukuduro for so living a life of boldness, living without fear. Young Jenny, the first young Dan Jenny, the action my uncle and way now. Right. And see, and also the tossing me no. The brother a per se, a bra, a who them where the cuckoo namie, and a bibia. Meaning, mono, say, baby, yes, you can't cray. Ichina nyame asem ne Kristo so no ni se bohu ni se esuro se de kukudru eka no kwasem no nyinara afi de toso miensa Yesu se sane metel monye sa Paul se monye monanti se o se monhwem nhia mesene mehwe Kristo ehia no no into living worthy of the gospel ni say ye nanti sane Kristo nanti Yesu enkodin sekuro Yesu Kristo ye fense wan kotira bebia ensem fata se
nipa tse o se wade nyina kwane mu nya de nyina na efata yi de to subium Yesu Kristo na asase no hwe se yen se ya tena asem e de nsai bia brabo yen ka bi nkyira foforo so emra no no nti living worthy of the gospel well ena ye twatwo ni say yen kai say ye nantie ye ni bibia na Bible se wosu yo Kristo ni ogidi ni wo Kristo mu a woni ye wo kasa praise before you say asem ara mekano adi bi ara meye anka esese me bisa say Yesu fe enti ese ya na montuo ye kasa ye ne ye piano efiri twere mu na gina twere no so enti living worthy of the gospel o gina homa na machese mi yami shiramu na yami shireti for the force.
Amen. Apostle, yada se pa ne obre brano unyade maye yada se Apostle Emmanuel Nuyako Human Resource Manager Promise Broadcasting Limited ya sanso so na Victory Outreach Church asafo mpanimfo no baako tesa asofo no ene se Ebdu Brothers anu ani akọ nchen ni akọje se de yibitumi e de aboye bra na aboa yen eno ene ebi soso de yati Uja
yeko ye change over ye move over na fe KOD I take over odomo across over asetinapa jumedie eno de eba ede mo de afutuo wom enkranhye wom ade kire so ewom